I told y'all, and I told y'all again. I just told y'all guys last month. I told you guys last month when Bronny James was drafted. I told you guys last month when JJ Redick, the racist drunk coach, got hired as coach. I told y'all I was going to make Swiss cheese of this whole situation. And I told you, not to, what is it now? Friday? I don't know when I made that video. A couple days ago? That this is the appetizer to what's about to come with these Lakers. I told you I was going to eat and clean up. I'm not going to waste any opportunities at all. So now that I finally gave LeBron James Jr. or Bronny James credit for his play for the last 2 games, now it's an issue. Now they want me to talk about Alex Sarr more in depth. I'm not going to do that. I'm definitely not going to do that. I told you on this channel what I was going to do. I told you. But anyways, I'm going to keep on pushing. Now, yeah, I'm going to lay off him for a minute, because he is doing well. I'm going to go to other topics. But don't think for a second that I ain't going to say nothing else about LeBron on this channel. LeBron can be talked about 1,000 times on ESPN. He can be glisten. It's not the word I want to use. You got Reggie Miller over here glazing. That's the word I want to use. Glazing over LeBron on every TNT telecast. Doris Burke, you got her out here doing the same. They do the same. But anyways, I ain't gonna talk about that. I'm gonna talk about this Team USA. But shout out to Sports and Fitness Rants. I was listening to this live stream yesterday, and I heard from him that Nick Raw, aka Nick Wright, said that this current Team USA team is better than the Dream Team, the 92 Dream Team. And I also heard that LeBron was voted the best player on Team USA. It's like, what are we doing here? What is really going on? The man that don't play no defense. But let me double back on Team USA. This version of Team USA being better than the 92 Dream Team, said by Nick Wright. Are we serious? Are we serious? Nick Wright, you knew who was, well, he does know who's on that team. You know what? I'm going to say this. Nick Wright don't believe what he said. He don't believe what he's saying. He don't truly believe that 92 Dream Team is not better than today's Dream Team. Or today's Team USA. There ain't no Dream Team. Everybody on today's Dream Team will be getting washed. They will be crying to the car. They'll be wondering why they're getting bullied so badly. Because there's a bunch of SHIT talkers on the 92 Dream Team. You got Bird out there. Even though Bird was ailing with back and foot injuries, he still wouldn't have been out there talking his mess to whoever. Probably getting all the current players, or some of them, in their feelings. You got Jordan out there. You know Jordan like to talk. Jordan busting anybody out there. LeBron, KD, Tatum, Drew. I don't care. As much as I like Drew Holiday, he busting everybody out there and taking names and whooping feet out there. And then he didn't want to compare the bigs that this Team USA got compared to the 92 Dream Team. Say what you want of Patrick Ewing not winning a ring, but Patrick Ewing in his prime was a dog. See, 92 Dream Team has post game. They got a post game with Patrick Ewing and David Robinson. What the hell is Joel Embiid soft ass gonna do? What the hell is freaking Mr. Glass, aka Anthony Davis, gonna do? What are they gonna do? I like Bam Adebayo, but he got nothing. He got nothing on him. And you plan on starting him at center, he has nothing. Magic throwing dimes everywhere. Magic talking his mess too. Halliburton be in his feelings, shutting up, shut down. You talking about a real man playing against pansies, divas. Come on now. Stockton out there doing the same. And then you got Mr. Malone out there, the mailman. Come on now. What are we doing? Chris Mullins out there. Now, the only one, I don't know about Christian Laettner. But what are we doing now? Scotty locking up LeBron. I bet Scotty will lock up LeBron. Oh, yeah. It's happening. What are we doing, man? What are we doing, Nick Wright? Why are we comparing today's Team USA to 92's? It doesn't even compare. They don't even compare to the 94 World Championship team. I think Shaq got MVP. Was the tournament MVP. They don't compare it to the 96 Dream Team, which didn't have Jordan, but they still had dogs on there. Hakeem was bullying Embiid. Embiid don't even want to listen to Hakeem. Hakeem gave Embiid some pointers. The man didn't even want to listen to Hakeem. And Hakeem got 2 rings. He's considered one a top 10, if not top 5 center of all time. But he don't want to listen to him. Come on now. This is absolutely egregious what Nick Wright be saying. Shoot, the Redeem team. The Redeem team can beat this team. And that has LeBron on it too. The Redeem team is beating today's team. Even the 2012 team is beating today's team. Now after that, I don't know. I don't know about 2016, 2020. 2020 lost the game. Yeah, they lost the game in the Olympics. They lost to, who did they lose? They lost to France in one of their first games. Come on now. Probably the best team in the last few years for the Olympics probably was that 2016 team. Now, the 2016 team, they were young. I don't think there was any old people on there except for probably Carmelo. So it was 96. Carmelo was born in 84. So he's probably about 32. I think he was the oldest on the team. That team wasn't that bad. But they had their flaws. But I think they was blowing out every team. I think they was blowing out every team. I think probably one of their weaknesses was down low post play, because they had DeAndre Jordan, which really ain't known for his offense like that. But defensively, yes. And then they had DeMarcus Cousins. DeMarcus Cousins offensively, yeah, but defensively he was too slow. And I think at times, who was the coach for the 2016 Olympic team? Was it Coach K still? I think it was Coach K. I think it was his last hoorah. He had to bench DeMarcus because he was too slow laterally. They had to put DeAndre Jordan out there. But they had Kyrie, they had Clay, they had Jimmy Butler, Paul George, DeMar DeRozan, KD. Who else was on that team? I can't think of who else was on that team. There's a bunch of people around my age that was on that team. They had Draymond. They had Draymond. Man, who else is on that team? On that 2016 team? I do not remember. But they had a squad. 2016 had a squad in Rio. Yeah, of course, DeMarcus Cousins and DeAndre Jordan. I want to know who else was on that team. I had to look that up. Carmelo. He was on that team. I did say Kyrie. I'm trying to figure out who else. Somebody help me in the comments below. I'll probably look it up as soon as I get home. to figure out who was on that team. I'm trying to think who else was on that team. I think I may have said everyone. Because I know it was. I'm trying to think of the starting lineup. I think the starting lineup was. Sorry for rambling, but I think the starting lineup was probably DeAndre Jordan, maybe KD, Carmelo. I don't think Clay started. It might have been either Paul George or DeMar DeRozan started with Kyrie. But that team was legit. That team can give this team a run for its money now. Because that team had some defensive showstoppers. He had Paul George. He had Draymond Green. He had Jimmy Butler. DeAndre Jordan down low. And the team was that team was stacked. But anyways, yeah. Nick Wright is a silly. He's a silly goofy. There's no way in the world Team USA today is better than Dream Team. The Dream Team is running laps over this team. And I said it, yes. And I'm not showing my bias because, I'm a bigger Jordan fan than LeBron fan. It's just facts. These dudes today, I have to admit it, they're not built like the players of the past, physically or mentally. Not to say that players back then were not interested in women like that, but they knew how to toe the line when that all ends, all that goofiness ends. These dudes wanted it back then more. Some of these dudes, they didn't care about money like that. These dudes played because they loved the game. And I say it's very, very few people that's playing in the league right now. I'm sure they love playing basketball, but they don't love it like that. They're not obsessed over it like they was back then. I can say the only person that let's say, you only had to pay him to play. He would be in the gym. It would probably be KD. And he ain't even playing right now, I don't think. I think he's still injured. So that might be an issue for them in the long run. Oh, they finally got rid of all that water. That park was flooded yesterday. It's like an ocean over there. But sorry. But anyways, yeah. LeBron, the best player at Team USA. Come on now, man. What are we doing? And they get mad because I talk about LeBron. But I got to call this stuff out. I'm not going to sit here and just ignore it because you don't want your king to be talked about. That's not going to happen. If you want your safe space, go to Team Locker Room or FYE debates when they talk about LeBron all day. Don't come to my damn channel and get mad because I talk about LeBron too much and I got to call out the BS I see. This is completely ridiculous. But anyways, I'm at home. I got to go. Peace, y'all.